Hello, welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. Hope you're doing well. Got a lager to review for you now. It's a lager from ALDI, and it's a bottle of their Birra Mapelli. It's been labelled and described on it to look like an Italian premium lager, but there is nothing Italian about this beer whatsoever. Birra Mapelli Italia, premium lager made with German and Austrian barley malt. It's coming in at 4.6% ABV. I paid £1.29 for the bottle, and it's a 500ml bottle, so that's pretty good value as ever. It's got no ingredients. It tells you nothing about where it was brewed. It just says it's specially produced for ALDI stores. Yeah, you'd probably have to do a bit of research to find out where this one was brewed. And all it says is that it contains barley. Yeah, tells you calories, nutritional information, but I say there's nothing in here that suggests. Yeah, Birra Italiana, Qualità Eccezionale, just really basic Italian. Birra Mapelli Italia, premium lager, made with German and Austrian barley malt. Yeah, £1.29. There's a bottle cap, which has got like hops, a hop plant on top of it. But yeah, as ever, £1.29, dirt cheap. That's good value for a 500ml bottle. Cool. Quite I'm not gonna lie, it was a slightly skunky aroma. I opened that then, which is a bit weird considering it's in a brown bottle, and it's a very fresh one as well at that. So it's good until. Is it good till October of next year? Yeah, I'll leave that there so we can all see it. Birra Mapelli. We know what that's meant to look like, don't we? We know what it's meant to sound like as well. Bit cheeky from these supermarkets. So there is this lager. Let's get rid of some of this condensation so you can have a look at it. Really gentle carbonation. Hasn't really developed much of a head, and I did give it quite an aggressive pour. But it hasn't developed any head. There was a bit of smoke on the opening, but in general that's a very calm looking beer. In fact, the head is now pretty much completely gone. Quite a dark amber looking lager, this one. It even looks like the beer that it's trying to sound like, in my opinion. But yeah, very gentle carbonation. Dark gold, copper almost. Let's get an aroma. Kind of a sweet malty aroma. Slight bit of lemon. But definitely the malt is the character that's coming through. It smells cheap. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, guys. Nah, it's not very good. That's not very good. It has a very sweet, slightly artificial tasting sweetness to it. This kind of sweetness in the malt would be more at home, I think, in an ale. I don't want my lagers tasting like this personally. It's very watery, very thin. Decent enough levels of carbonation on it. Slightly bitter back end too. Very slight citrus flavour throughout. It does have a light citrusy kind of backbone all the way through from start to finish. But the overpowering flavour in this lager is that slightly sweet malt flavour that just tastes ever so slightly artificial. It reminds me of the flavour that you get in the strong lagers. you know, to kind of add that little bit of sweetness. I mean, there's no ingredients on the bottle, but I would guess that there's been some sort of glucose syrup or something added to this. It just tastes overly sweet. This is not a good lager from Aldi. And the more it kind of opens up, the more I'm kind of getting almost like a slight sort of vinegar, like a cidery, like an apple cidery type vinegar type of aroma sort of coming through as it opens up. So if anything, the beer is actually getting worse. Yeah, that aroma now is not actually nice. It's yeah, it's sort of vinegary, apple cidery. It almost smells slightly fishy as well. Yeah, it's not unpleasant flavour wise at all, but that aroma is just starting to become unpleasant. It's taking my brain places that I really don't want it to go, you know. Really thin, really watery. Carbonation levels on it are good. There's a very slight citrus sweetness that carries all the way through. But again, the main character is with the carbonation comes this kind of slightly fake sweet malt flavour that comes through, and no real bitterness to speak of, no lingering flavour to it. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good really. Yeah, the more I drink it, the worse that flavour is becoming. I will probably finish that because it's not awful. I definitely wouldn't want to drink this warm. Excuse me, if you're going to drink this beer, drink it ice cold. Do not let this beer get warm, because the flavours that come out of it, I would imagine, would be horrendous. I think this flavour, I think this beer is masked by the fact that it's really cold at the moment. I've had this in the fridge for ages. It's ice cold, which for me is how a lager should be. But I mean, it didn't develop ahead. There's very little sort of recarbonation. I've just given that a shake up, and then straight away, bang, it's dead again, which wasn't a good sign in the first place. No, it just tastes really artificial. It's poor. I'm going to give it, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 10. There's a bit of flavour in there, but it's not nice. And like I say, you can get an outstanding lager from exactly the same shop for 30p less in Rhinebecker, so it's absolutely pointless as far as I'm concerned buying this one. So yeah, Birra Mapelli from ALDI UK, $1.29 a bottle if you're interested. I wouldn't drink that again. I definitely wouldn't pay the money for it again. So yeah, 3.5 out of 10 for that one. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, guys. Till my next one, you take care.